Fuck. I want to be fucking serious. I'd rather play Memphis than Denver. Denver team fake. I want to play Memphis. I can beat
There should be plenty of fireworks out in the backcourt tonight in this one. Of the guards you played alongside, who was the best combination passer or scorer?
Oh, man, Kerry, you put me on the hot seat. That's a tough one. I just got to give everybody a shout out.
Didn't you?
Yeah, I know, man. I didn't know it was going to be a test today. I got to go with my boy Rod Strickland when I played with him at the Wizards. I think he's the best finisher ever. He led the league in assists. My boy Jay Will, shout out to White Chocolate. I mean, he is one of the most creative players I've ever played with. He can shoot it from deep views. I got to like to shoot it from Curry Land. And he could pass it. And then lastly, I'd have to, of course, go with my man Mike Bibby. Mike Bibby could do it all. So I've been blessed to play and fortunate to play with some great scorers and combination passes in this league.
Three terrific names. Now, here's Doncic. Doncic.
And when you want Doncic, he's one of those guys who kind of just slithers around until he finds an opening, and then bam.
Here's Murray. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Well, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
Inside. And the dunk by Grant.
Never any doubt where Bradley Beal's going with that pass. I mean, if he has a teammate that wide open, he's not going to listen.
Doncic left side. He gets it in there.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Howard. Tries a three. It's rebounded by Doncic. Porzingis with the ball. He's covered by Murray. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
A nice start for them offensively. 3 of 4 to kick things off.
Here's Porzingis. After the made shot from Bradley Beal. Over in the corner, Doncic. Out to Porzingis. Fires the three. The rebound by Tampa. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easily.
Here's Murray. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 6. No one covering. Doncic has got 8 points. To the left wing. Murray left side. Grant outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Ingram. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A fearless competitor. When Doncic is driving inside, he just embraces the contact on the way up.
Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
Well, Mike D'Antoni, a legendary coach in this game. He's found success in almost every stop he's coached at. Only missing the title to submit his legs.
Timeout called the Rockets. And with Mike D'Antoni, Chris, you can see his influence as a coach throughout the NBA.
Yeah, a lot of modern offenses borrowed from things that D'Antoni created. The up-tempo early offense is a product of his 7 seconds or less era. I mean, his imprint is all over the NBA.
No good on the second free throw.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
Well, that's just a lucky break from the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Pass to Portis. Now, here's Doncic. Double by Bogdanovich. Here's Morris, defended by Portis. Bogdanovich looking around. Clock at 6. Here's Okafor. That one, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. Pass to Burke. The kick out to Barton. McDermott with the steal. Here's Okafor. Back to McDermott. The 11-footer. And again, Tampa no luck. The Rockets trail. Out to Porzingis. Launches it. No good there. And Tampa will come the other way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And he's good on the free ball.
He just caught the defense laughing. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
Knocks it down from 7 feet. Doncic has got 11 points.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Morris, no good. And even 3-on-3 break. Mr. Porzingis.
Why are you running towards me?
Here's Okafor. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling up. Tampa out in front. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play.
You running towards me?
And guys, your take so far on Tampa?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off today, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
Back to Rivers. 6 to shoot. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Pass to McDermott. Morris looking over the floor. And a miss there on the triple. Rockets trailed by 3.
And most fans think of the Rockets as offense only, but that's not the case at all.
No, I mean, they force a good amount of turnovers, and they trap pretty well. I mean, the defense has been solid for them the past few years, if you ask me. Nothing mind-blowing, but this team is certainly not one-sided.
Pass to Okafor. Some nice ball movement by Tampa. Fades. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Rivers. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I love what Austin Rivers did last year after he bounced around between the Wizards and Rockets. I mean, he came in and he was focused. He was traded by Washington to the Suns and then bought out. And ended up in a great situation in Houston.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Tampa. Down low. Here's McCray. I missed that time. Would have put him up.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And for Rivers, after being let loose by Phoenix, still productive and very motivated when he joined the Rockets.
Rivers said that even though he understood the buyout, he hated the idea of being released. I mean, it reinvigorated his game, and he had one of the best seasons today.
Pass to Noel. On the wing. Buries the jump shot. Noel's got his first bucket in this one.
There is the unselfishness that coaches love so much. Rivers doing a great job getting it to the open man. Yeah, Kevin, it didn't happen overnight, but it's clear that Bradley Beal is a franchise player. I mean, he's worked on his game year to year. And now he's a superstar in this league.
Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Wagner, good. It's a tie ball game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Chris, with Beal, it's in large part due to how he has expanded his game, which means he now impacts the game more.
Yeah, well, Beal moves so much on both offense and defense. He's a very active player. He's never passive on the floor, and he looks for ways to inject himself into the game.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there is always talk during the season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. Players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. Here's Ingram. Now Grant. 8 points for him. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. No good from Grant. Pass to Gordon. To the middle. Here's Wagner. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul. It's against Tampa. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Of course, the common thought is you don't want to be in the middle of the road, too. You think clubs are too quick now to pull the trigger on a rebuild?
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards with size, touch, and time that he possesses. It's just a lethal concoction.
And here is Murray. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Ingram wide open. Oh, good with the triple.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Grant outside. Over Wagner. Howard trying to free himself up. Pass to Grant. Goes back up. That's good on the chip shot. Grant's got 10 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Gordon. No points in the game hit for him. There's Noel. And slam dunk by Noel. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Wagner. Bangs home the trifecta. Now it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the threes of big ones. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the three-point line.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Back to Grant. Taken away. Rivers with now defended by Grant.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play a little safe.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
And what a journey it's been for Austin Rivers since being drafted 10th overall
Oh, come
back
on,
in
Austin.
2012. Looked like he might not have what it takes to be an NBA player early, but he persevered and is now an integral part of this group.
Back to McDermott. Here's Okafor. And again, Tampa no luck.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Nice shot by Portis.
Can't take Portis lightly from the mid-range. This is one of his go-to shots.
Morris. And the last second attempt, and so is Houston. Heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Now a timeout called by Houston. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this time also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here.
And a halftime break.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration,
I've never seen
that down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Porzingis. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Kept alive. Oh, that was something else.
Another aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
Houston leading by 5. Doncic with it. 11 points in the game. Clock at 4. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 13.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Grant. Outside for Murray. Grant outside. And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And stolen by Burke.
Intelligent defense. He reads the play. Gets himself in the perfect position to come up with the steal.
Here's Doncic. It's good again in an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you. And making his return from the ACL tear, DeJounte Murray, long, athletic, and young, he still has a very bright future.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And Murray winning second team all-defense in 2018. Great. At that time, he was only 21.
And that's been his strong suit. If he can hit perimeter shots consistently, he can be a star.
Tampa trails by 8. Beal drives in. Grant gets a wide-open look. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Barton in the corner. Ingram with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Here's Grant. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they root goaltender.
So close. Getting the block there, you can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Out to Porzingis. A 3. The rebound by Tampa.
As good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide open 3-yard catch.
And that one drops.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Barton in the corner. Back to Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Over Howard. Simpson, and the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Beal's shot is good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ingram. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You played for a lot of different coaches in your career, Chris. I'm sure you saw characteristics that you like in a head coach with all the different people you play for.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely want coaches that challenge you, that want to make you better, that helps with the team chemistry. But I would say, number one, you want a coach that understands they are such a good coach that their job is to infuse you with as much information during practice, and then come game time, they trust you to go out and do your thing. They don't micromanage during the big games. They say, wait a minute, we put enough practice time, you know what we should do, now go out there and execute. The ones that trust you got to love.
Right.
And Sean, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Beal deciding where to go with it. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. That sends Brandon Ingram to the free throw line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and the second pick in the 2016 draft out of Duke, Brandon Ingram, possessing a rare combination of length and shooting ability.
Porzingis with the steal. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain ramp.
For Tampa, they've had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. 2 shots. Both free throws good for Ingram.
Well, last season it just seemed as Brandon Ingram hit his stride just as the shoulder issue ended his season. When you look at his numbers down the stretch, he was fine in this company.
A nice shot by Rivers.
And this is Rivers' role, to be assertive on offense and to look to score when he can.
Here's Morris. To the left side wing. Here's McDaniels. And he overshot that one, missing.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Now here's Rivers. 7 points in the game. Lets it go with the 3. Good work defensively by Morris. It's Okafor. It's at the key. Over Noel. Got it. Good job in the low post. Okafor's got his first points of the game.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Fires from the wing. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Good job taking advantage of the size misconception.
It's a good call about Luka Doncic for the Houston Rockets. It's the next one. 3:10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Tampa trails by 4. And the wide open shot from Morris. Offensive rebound. It doesn't go for him. Pass to McRae. Back to Gordon.
And 1.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Tampa will come the other way. Morris into the lane. Rivers trying to get open. Out to Morris. Here's McDaniels. He's guarded by Rivers. And they're moving it up. Here's Gordon. The rebound by Tampa.
This guy's two pieces of fucking stupid.
Pass to
Where
Morris.
you going, man? Spot up, nigga. What the fuck I'm passing you the ball for?
And that's a foul.
There's two people on the break. We're a three-point shooter.
That is his first foul of the game. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's Noel with the rebound. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They lead by 4. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pass to Noel. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Morris. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
On the wing, Eric Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Noel. 5 on the clock. And Noel throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Over in the corner, McDaniels. There's 3 pointers off the mark. Houston leading by 6. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. To McRae. In the corner, it's Gordon. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. No good.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make when he plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
I had one green
Timeout called the Rockets.
They feel weird.
Greg, it took some time for Bogdan Bogdanovich to make it over to the NBA, but you can see why he was worth the wait.
And Bogdanovich showed some flashes of his great shooting that rookie year, and only improved on that last season. Still, in his mid-20s, he should only continue to get better as he adjusts to the NBA.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Over to the left wing. Here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to Howard. Tampa trails by 4. Pass to Grant. Just 4 to shoot. Tampa needs to get off another shot. Here's Beal. Howard trying to free himself up. Beal can't get it to go. Doncic with it. Out guarded by Ingram. The baseline J. Does not score. Only the 4th fail in 13 tries. Pass to Howard. Now here's Grant. Guarded by Porzingis. Doncic outside. But Trey. The Rockets with another miss. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Back to Beal. Doncic with the steal. Martin drives in.
Thank you. God damn. All these damn steals, I can't score on no fast
Got
breaks.
his first bucket of the night.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Back to Grant from downtown. A shot missing. The Rockets go the other way with it.
And one.
Sleep the game.
Give him my foul.
And it's good for 2. That's 23 points for Luka Doncic.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, and that's just 2 easy points.
Grant, right side. And stolen by Portis. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good from outside.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you, GA. But I've seen crazy things happen.
It's right. What a beautiful shot to put him within 3.
Of course you're going to pass the ball all dumb.
Inventiveness from Ingram, not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Murray, no good.
Defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And that's a foul. Called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his second foul of the game. Doncic wheeling it out. 30 seconds. To play here in the 4th. It falls.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Grant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Porzingis. Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're leading by 3. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Doncic outside.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
He gets the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. The second one is good. They're both at the line. It's a 5-point game.
You got to just have a sense of calm at the line. He has it here, and he just put the game to bed.
And Howard with the second chance points.
He is so experienced in these situations. I love seeing Howard welcome the chance to be here.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They lead by 3. 7 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And there's the call on Howard. That's his 3rd foul so far. In a situation of that, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
You have the foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. And Tampa calls time here. They're down by 5. 6 seconds left in the game. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Grant. Off target with his three. So Houston wins it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
No, I didn't miss a shot. That nigga didn't miss a shot either. That was a 2-pointer hit. I knew something was funny. Wow, they let this nigga hit a 2-pointer. Porzingis ain't do shit.
Let's meet way overseas and talk some cheese. I'm sure the espressos on the line. These had no food, but that's what I want. Slide through your section 9, flexing what I stop. Headed to the studio, need Peruvian.
Let that nigga. He was not good. Florida State guy. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do here. Big diamond. 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 Like I feel like I'm tired of who better than me? Stop it.
Yeah. It's just now, that's a long time. Yeah. Hey, hey, hey. I've been in the game for a long time. 6 hours, that's a long fight. For the wrong guy, should have been at the wrong time. Yeah, hold up. 6 hours, that's a long fight. For the wrong guy, should have been at the wrong time. Oh, we don't see nothing. Over here, just smile. Wanna jump on your pound. Give me that way you're proud. I've been in here for a long time. 6 hours, that's a long fight. For the wrong guy, should have been at the wrong time. Yeah, hold up. 6 hours, that's a long fight. For the wrong guy, should have been at the wrong time. I'm great. I'm like a freaking Chinese, Asian, white chicks, Asian, black, rich, they don't worry about me. Overseas, so they talking about me. Talking about me, I talking about me, I talking about me, with the you want. I want the pleasure of everything. You're gonna take me to a town one day. She made the detection in that one day. I have a big fast car, so I'm saying, I'm beginning. Ready for the money, ready to tell it. Got it on the heavy, we'll do this for the minute. Like a look alike. My name is a lot of fight, but I'm taking my shoes at. So when I came out, who I am, have my way, I check. You know, so that we are in the middle of the night, to a color of show. Shout out to my man, Headache. Shout out to the No Name Studio. Yeah.
Shout out to my no-name studio. Why is this not showing up?
I've been in game for a long time. 6 hours, that's a long fight. For the wrong guy, should have been at the wrong time. Yeah, hold up. 6 hours, that's a long fight. For the wrong guy, should have been at the wrong time. Oh, we don't see nothing. Over here, just smile. Wanna jump on your pound. Give me that way you're proud.
I only spit fire in, so later on you think of quote, my lines to your people and folk, anything. That's why we stay in that pressure. And he's brought as a professor. Yes, sir. Confessor. Sitting right next to a book that gather the two melody. One time for the freedom of speech. Two time for the right to hope. Just get to the fifth of the so some out the radio. That's why cause it's lie. So I stay holy and high. I may never get rich, but I never, cause I may live by God. I could, a couple of times I took my eyes off the prize, y'all. I know a few people play for my job. When I cream, I had to rise, y'all. Oh my God. I could, a couple of times I took my eyes off the prize, y'all. I know a couple of people play for my Hey, got the nigga little hope, boys, on the double. Hey, if I can win a G here, she ain't talk to me. Maybe listen to the man that really got to know about it. We got to be working. We're feeling with a pure absence of hope and through. Only the leap to blame and brings him the proof. Instead of the wings, so we the darlings who they broken you. Yeah, they better hope that I'm a full force of the whole fact, the whole floor, but had to stop right, give me cool meals and the lights on. I'm a new right, get a new pool, make a new life, never boo-hoo, never lose sight. I'm a voodoo with a first talk with my own soul, with a stop drop, with a squad top, we don't stop now. We don't talk a lot, kind of and I'm a talk a lot. We promise God, I could have a couple times I took my eyes off the prize, y'all. I know a few people pray for my job.
I look like a fucking pussy shit on my ground. Oh, shit.
back, so I'm so calling me. Been on my line, ain't hit no back, so why you be calling me? Know it right. Tryna stop me, tryna make it hard for me, tryna make it hard for me.
As you go, helicopter spin. As you go, helicopter spin. As you go, helicopter.
Living with all of these strangers, staring at faces that you can't make. Standing in front of the mirror, forcing a smile, but I can't fix it.
Ooh, Astros. What this is that? Yeah. There's a bunch of my every kid. Really with the New Orleans? Where that East Town shit at? Niggas hating on East Town, huh? I need something to believe in. I just need a black rocket symbol, man. There go rocket. There we go. Okay, okay. Oh, what page is this? What number is this? Oh, 661672. 661672.
I need
Go back home, man. How about this?
Gonna leave me alone. Sit out and die, pull out of head, to get out of bed. The GG's on with a flex up for. How long is y'all gonna keep yelling your next up for? Hit the rock on reach, bust the drop on beach. One to 10 to cover everything I wrecked on tour, but a paper blind. Stick your crime, a fake guy, but a blind still I be. They don't mind it, a big green, everything man like a big blue sign with a pop on the pendant, pop in the pendant. Mom take mine, got my pop in the pendant. The pop plate drops in the drop in the bench, got the pop on the pop on the pop on the pendant. Little. If I could dig a day, they say mistakes a little faster. I'm rooming into the rooms of clear. You're the nigga. I just put up whoop and send them over here. I want to keep my tea. I hit the chicken and 3 by 3. I love rocket jock. I hit that key like me. Get the fat this team before you hit that drum or something. I need a job. I need a rising. I need patience. My priority is straight. Still ain't handle my cargo, still ain't cancel my cargo. Should be fed to my uncle, drunk up and I do want it tomorrow. No, I need it. No, I need it. I got the faith. All the lust and the purchase, you told me I'm I got 21 patients, 21 players, oh no. Anything to keep the balance, one from bad black with a lace around it, that jazz and a deep thing comments. Get a pinky promise, you get hit. I think about it on the wall. I can drive for the running for intimidate, J months from now. Even the West Coast is custom now. Back in the best friend, back in the eccentric, back in the back of the back of the person. From the box, and the only one that stacks up, come back with it. You know the life we're put on. Gotta hit on the sideburns. Can't on the game on the stand on the plan on. I can't put your man on it. Ain't on, it's my turn. Blue check, you can dream over the browser. Blue set, you can bring over the founders. Screw that, blue can clean over the counter. The suit chest, blue can over the counter. I'm gonna burn it. Yeah, shook hands with whole punches. Still in that city where Apollo breathing. Ain't in no punches. Open, I got a confidante. I ain't had a all blind and top to top. I got his my fish. Conga, Kanye. Stop the conga, mama, try to stop it. I need a job, I need a rising. I need patience, my priorities extreme. Still ain't handle my cargo, still ain't cancel my cargo. just a flashback, digital dash. He used to run with a. He used to. Now we a good boy. Used to be flashback, digital dash. Going on run this. They tryna. Now we a good boy. Used to be flashback, digital dash. He used to run with a. He used to. Now we a good boy. Used to be flashback, digital dash, flashback, digital dash, flashback, digital dash, flashback, digital dash. Where I'm feeling the sound, I'm feeling the feet, I'm feeling the streets. Where I'm feeling the sound, I'm feeling the feet, I'm feeling the streets. It's just a flashback, digital dash. He used to run with a. He used to. Now we a good boy. Used to be flashback, digital dash. Going around this. They tryna clash. Now we a good boy. Used to be flashback, digital dash. He used to run with a. He used to. Now we a good boy. Used to be bad. Flashback, digital dash. Flashback, digital dash. Flashback, digital dash. Flashback, digital dash. Where I'm feeling the sound, I'm feeling the feet, I'm feeling the streets. Where I'm feeling the sound, I'm feeling the feet, I'm feeling the streets.
Standing from uptown, I put a bus down. Yeah, oh, then I keep to my chin lover in the kitchen. Brother, we gon' give me salsa. Put that Billy to the limit, to the shredder, hold up. Spin it, call me when I pull up in that two-door, got me different color. Oh no, all these haters show me money in my pocket, look like Zuma, I got money at the. Kick it like it's judo, let you. And when we get in mode, I'ma go up. Cut that trailer still away, cut it out. Spicy mommy's on the way. So mama, she let go where I cut it out. Hey, talk to me next, show you what he busy about. Whoa, pipe down. First we shut them down, then we open up shop. Really around just in case y'all forgot. They been trying to stop the way, but the way don't stop.
Uptown, baby. Talking down, but they see I'm up now, baby. Head high, cause I'm holding up my crown, baby. Never told, even through the ups and downs, baby. Never, baby. Only way I know who crosses. I just keep spinning, only way to make them nauseous. Demon low, money like salsa, we can dip. I'm just trying to see you dance, salsa. Whoa. You know. You know, hate on low, but we fly high. You know, talk is cheap, free Wi-Fi. Whoa.
Heard they tryna steal away, cut it out. Spicy mommy's on the way. So mama, she let her way, I cut it out. Hey, talk to me next, show you what he busy about. Whoa, pipe down. First we shut them down, then we open up shop. Tryna stop, but the way don't stop.
Tengo 4 como que
we shut them down, then we up enough shot. Really around just in case y'all forgot. They been trying to stop the way, but the way don't stop. My girl, soft and shit like strawberry. Fat like that one Marbury. Carry on my shirt. Bury all of my sins, staring out of the bin. Gone with the wind, gone with the pretty long hair with the fairy skin. She would beat it like a parrot, and apparently she gon' just come and never win. What else is that when I was sleeping on the couch and in the whip? Probably with another. I'm on another tip. I'm getting so tense. You gon' split 1 of 10 against me. I won't break, I don't bend. Watch your statements. Guard your chin, guard your heart, guard your light. Guard your fan, mind your likeness. Doing without, but she ain't looking what's in. But if you ever in doubt, get a suspend. Yeah, for life, baby, I'm dressed for baby girl, I'm the soldier. She had the baby used to, so she told me she wanted out. Got a couple of them to on the house. Now her heart cold and Antarctica, Siberia. And it stand out curriculum, criteria, change. She feel pain, strain, built up anger. From dealing with it, putting her. I understand the time that you go through your woman things. And sometimes can't gauge clearly on what you be thinking. I swear I got your back, you got the tab on what you. You ain't got to move a finger or pinky when we linking. Whatever keeps your boat afloat, a ship sinking from loose lips of side women stepping out of position, breaking out of a parallelogram, shaping a prism. Stop sign, never stop die. Let's be realistic. I've been trying to get in touch with my sisters and be better to my sisters, but think that you feminine when you sensitive. My homegirl rapping, she feminist, holding me down for the women. I call her feminine. Tell them how you really feel. Been around, we gas it. Girl, you perfect without that makeup or the plastic surgery. I'ma tell you how it is like Ron Burgundy. Yeah, for life, baby, I'm dressed for you. Baby girl, I'm the soldier. I'm tripping like this, back and forth, wonder who can hold you.
People going move something else.
Word to God, I'm thinking the clock was still here. Some of these wheels wouldn't act so calculated. We all know that the game has changed. It's crazy out here. Rap's got a bad name. Think about it. What if it never happened and the true artists were getting rich from rapping? Word to God, some should give. Let's delete the politics so real hip-hop can live. Peace is what's up now, boys. They're getting shut down. The media wants something media. People are reading music and cultures like a foreign language. You'd be better off staging a fake beef in Spanish. Compadre, can you hear the whole way? Ideal sports muscle swallow your whole plate. You used to support your fam off of this. Now you can't even buy spam off of this. And I don't deal with swine. I ain't Dr. Phil. I truly help you heal your mind. Nowadays, it's like everybody's losing it. Instead of them preserving this gift, they're all abusing it. It's not drama. They want us reaching for the causing hysteria, the new hip-hop criteria. And they forgot about the blood, sweat, and tears. Now we see the results of all the word to God. If hip-hop is still here, some of these wheels wouldn't act so cavalier. We all know that the game has changed. It's crazy out here. Rap's got a bad name. Think about it. What if thing never happened and the true artists were getting rich from rapping? Word to God, it's something shit kidding. Let's delete the politics so real hip-hop can live.
if you wanna get it, don't talk about it, just go and get it. What's stopping you? I mean, I know that things don't always happen as you plan, so don't go throwing your cards away when you can draw play a new hand. I mean, family used to put the fear in me, used to have insecurities, but the same things that they laugh about, but the same reasons they feeling me. Got a slug back, it's a hunchback, bug eyes and a long neck. But every time that I hit the back and I drop it off, it's a long shot. I'll settle for that. Tell them go kick rocks and they flip flops. Say, well, I've been hot, had to reroute, I just stop like, whoa. Yeah, put a hater in it. Flow make your head bob, swear every verse can be a tech song. Pack your bags if you with it, yeah. Get the pedal to the finish, yeah. Everybody when me win it, yeah. All my homies independent, yeah. All my homies got goals, yeah. All my homies self-made, yeah. Everybody when me grind it, so everybody when me say it. Grind time, beast mode, speed up. Fast forward, right now. Let's go. Grind time. Beast mode, speed up. Fast forward. Let's go. Gotta get it right now. Let's go.
Grinding all my life, sacrifice, hustle pay the price, want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why, all my life, I've been grinding all my life, yeah. All my life, been grinding all my life, sacrifice, hustle pay the price, want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why, all my life, I've been grinding all my life, yeah. I'm married to the
Un momento, sir.
so I made my wife, I Laura told that, she probably right, one thing that's for sure, not a stranger to this life, gotta say this for the crackers, and the shoulder for don't know it like myself. I say self-made, meaning I design myself. Hey, you can pull my foul yourself. Myself, now. Try to like the life I built. The West Side 60, I might got. Status so tall, they think I might got stills. Legendary baller like Mike, like Will. 96 Impala, on wheels. Up against the wall, that Fox Hills. Like a boss asked me how I feel. Successful street, touching their first meals. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. I got everything I said I was gonna get on my kid. In addition to that fact, I went legit. Now, according to the way that I'm positioned in this biz, it look like I'm just gonna keep on getting rich. Know the West Side. For rap, this, fucks, all this rap money. Look, I need too much. Money, loyalty, and love, then the dream we trust. Look, we switching up the players on your team too much. Tiny copy, that's my love, yo, Supreme, what's up? And we travel around the world, get cream or what? Ain't you get off on whoever hustle, sing, and brush? Lost baby. Yeah. After all that looking tough, all he seen was 50 Cent and Mayweather with us. True story. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Yeah. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle pay the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Yeah.
Del barrio al mundo, desde el silencio del parque a la euforia del estadio. Un balón, un destino y un futuro en llamas.
Tonight, great classic battle of pivot men. Talk about some of your favorite center matchups historically.
Well, we hear a lot, we see a lot in terms of the nostalgia of Wilt Chamberlain going up against Bill Russell. I remember years watching in front of the television Hakeem Olajuwon playing against David Robinson in some Western Conference battles. I don't know that we're going to see that much in the next 4 or 5 years, Kevin. We know where the game is going, and those post matchups end up becoming somewhere near the three-point line nowadays.
And so it's Houston with it. The Knicks making the shot. Pass to Burke. On deep. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Here's Morant. Porzingis with the block. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Well, good with the triple. And so Brown will bring it up for the Knicks. And Brown throws it down.
And when you let Brown get close to the hoop, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
Now, here's Doncic. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Here's Porzingis. Outside Portis. 5 on the clock. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Pass to Tucker. And here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And Nurkic around there, big and right on top of the cylinder.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Out to Porzingis. Shoots it up. Doesn't go that time. So New York is in the other one.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And purely from a physical standpoint, Ja Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight. And few players are more explosive athletically.
He doesn't get the second one. And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes great, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
This kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done.
Now here's Morant. After Luka Doncic's miss, hits. Got that one from Nurkic.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Now here's Doncic. Outside Portis. Porzingis inside. Shoots over Nurkic. Houston needs to get a shot. The Rockets with another miss. The Knicks lead by 6. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive. And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
A wide open look here for Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Yeah, I don't think you have to tell Porzingis twice to take shots like that. Once the ball's in his hands, he's looking to the rim.
Inside, Nurkic. That shot, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. Barton outside. And Barton throws it down.
And that's the explosive speed once again from Barton. Blew past the D on the drive to the rim.
And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game.
Hello.
I have to get up in the AC.
Okay.
Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this kid, Ja Morant, came out of nowhere, under-recruited in high school, showed some promise in that first year of college, but boy, did he blow up.
And he sinks the second. And Morant really impacts the game in every area.
It's incredible, Kevin. He gives you the points, the assists, the rebounds. But then you look at the box score, and you also see a block, a couple steals. And I like that he shoots a high percentage at the line.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
They can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Stolen. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Rockets trailed by 6. Pass to Porzingis. From deep three-point range. The Rockets again can't hit.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Kennard's shot is off.
I saw a green light there, Kevin. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Here's Doncic.
Working okay?
Huh?
Working okay?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Now here's Walker. Offensive rebound. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porzingis with the steal. The 3. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
At 7-3, Porzingis with no trouble seeing over the defense. Excellent pass and a very unselfish play.
Okay, my man.
All right.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Hey guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Pass to Clark. And no good that time. Barton with some nice D. And Doncic. Here we go. Porzingis inside. Here's Kennard. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to thrive. It looked good from here.
There's Porzingis. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
To the paint. Thomas Jefferson.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Noel. Gordon inside. 6 to shoot. Here's Wade. Here's for 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Especially in the playoffs, Brent, so much can change when a player gets in a foul trouble. See the league ever modifying that foul out rule?
I know that they do that in the summer league where you can stay on the court for 10 fouls as elimination, but it's a technical every time. I don't see the league doing that. I think it's good for the game so that star players or meaningful players, ones that play specifically on defense, they have to have responsibility for what it is that they're doing on the floor. And if they're overly aggressive, you should be penalized for playing that.
Here's Walker after Eric Gordon's bucket. Here's Clark. And the rejection by Noel.
Noel in there to intimidate and just so there.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Here's Morant. Not going to go that time. So Houston will take it the other way. Left side, Gordon. Here's Wagner. That misses and a chance to tie it there. New York leading by 3. Jokic in the post. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Can't hit from in close.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Wagner. Noel. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, P.J. gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game.
Here's Brown. Following the score by Houston. Pass to Harrell. Now, here's Nurkic. And it's Noel with the rebound. The Rockets trail. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here's Nurkic. Pass to Tucker. Trying to get something going. And Nurkic finishes inside. Nurkic has got 6.
Well, Nurkic, with that soft touch, he's starting to cause some problems for the defense.
Now here's Noel. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Morant. And the rejection by Noel. Here's McCray. Hits the three-point bomb. McCray's got the lead up to 2 now for Houston.
That's pretty much not how they proved to end the three-point line. Somebody's got a shadow out there.
Pass to Nurkic. That one a little long. And here's Houston. The defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. It's off to Utah for an after this one as they take on the Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them. A 1-game.
Eric Gordon misses that wide open layup. That nigga was late.
So
They got dunked on. Stop
Ray
on that.
really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Stolen by Tucker. Brown drives in. It's rebounded by Houston. And it's Houston on the break. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. The Rockets again can't hit. 6-second difference between shot and game.
That's us.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. Now a timeout called by Houston.
How do you make that layup? Stop it. On that shit. Of course, it's that easy ass layup.
Teams deciding to change it up. 19 seconds left now here in the second. Out to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Mr. Porzingis. 16 feet away. And the jumper is on the mark. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
It's a nice looking stroke from the mid-range. Porzingis, at his height, he knows it. He can get that shot off anytime he wants.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets on top, leading by just 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Knicks. A 2-point game. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
Here's Walker with the 3. And Doncic, here we go. Gordon, wide open, he fires. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Out to the right wing. Here's Bamba. Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, good luck getting a shot over the 7-foot, 6-inch tall wingspan of Kristaps Porzingis.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, so much of the last few seasons have been lost time for Kristaps Porzingis. That ACL injury and then working back from it in the 2019 campaign. Never an easy road to start.
Now a timeout called by Houston. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. Greg, with all the time that Porzingis has missed, it's easy to forget just how dominant he is when he's healthy.
KP is one of the few game-changing talents in our league. He can carry an offense and boost an entire team's defense with his presence on the floor.
That one is off.
Well, you talk about physical gifts for the game. Bamba, a 7-footer with the longest wingspan, 7'9", and that gives him a huge sphere of influence.
Well, you look at Bamba able to touch the rim while still on the ground. And he gets off the ground pretty well, too.
A good athlete, still getting stronger and developing his feel for the game. But he has something you just can't teach.
Banked in off the glass. Bamba's got 4 points in the quarter.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
A 3 from Porzingis. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And taken away by Brown. And now Bamba pushing it up. No one got to stop him.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
And Doncic, here we go. In the dunk by Doncic.
Creative and finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
And so Houston again turning it over. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Bamba. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Yes, going to go on.
I'm good.
What improvements, Brent, do you like to see out of players going from season 1 to the second season in the league?
Biggest thing, Kevin, turnovers. The player comes into the league, has an opportunity to play, wants to rush things, plays too fast, doesn't have an ability to slow down and make reads. From season 1 to season 2, you give him a role and responsibility for that player. When you watch a guy who's ability to take away the mistakes, the simple mistakes he made last year, that's growth.
Because it's connected to so many other areas of his game.
Right, and he's not trying to do things that he wasn't capable of doing when he came into the league last year. He's understanding more of where it is that he's best suited in possessions and for that offense.
Good explanation. Sinks the three-pointer. Burks got his second basket of the night. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Doncic following the score by Mohamed Bamba. Pass to Burke. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Houston.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Clark. Burke covering. New York moving it around. And the dunk by Bamba.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now. Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Pass to Hill. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's foul number 2 for him. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Morant.
Nice job on the contest from Barton there. Closing the open look at the hoop quickly with that long reach.
Doncic outside. Out to Porzingis. Outside Portis. Porzingis inside. And here we go. Fast break. Oh, jam!
You knew something good was coming, Tim.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Brown outside. New York calls timeout. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
That dude does nothing. Show me in real life when that nigga is good. He never do nothing in real life. That nigga trash. Hate that fucking dude on this game. They been cheating for that nigga. That nigga don't do nothing in real life. What does he do? Did he even do anything in the new scrimmage? Nigga poo. Whoever 2K is some stupid ass rating people. That nigga garbage. I hate that damn dude.
Stepping on.
I was picking like he's good. He don't do shit.
High goes Nurkic.
Yeah.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third.
The
shot went up goal.
They got him better than Maryland. At least that nigga did something in the NBA already.
Gordon up on top. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. That one goes. Count it. Noel's got 6.
Well, just wants to continue Nerlens Noel to show that he is working on his game offensively to become more effective.
Now, here's Nurkic. 6 points for him.
Come on, man. That's my steal.
On the way. He's got
defense,
8.
Nerlens.
Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one.
No shots with that nigga.
Knicks lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Noel. Nurkic with the steal. Here's Kennard. And that's a foul called on Jordan McRae. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Walker. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw. And Kennard came into the league viewed mostly as a shooter, but he's been able to provide much more than that.
I mean, better than you think when he puts the ball on the floor. Learning how to lead into defenders and step back to open up the shot is a better playmaker than he gets credit for, and we should see him take on a larger role as he develops.
Releases. Almost, but it rolls out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
At 7 feet tall, Nurkic, not easy to get around. That time throws that one away.
And Tucker has it in the corner. Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Now here's Rivers. Pass to Noel. Outside Gordon. Shot clock at 6. And so Houston again turning it over.
I know people can't see you, Kevin, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turn.
New York leading by 4.
Whatever, you got it.
Walker taking his time here. And yes, it's good. And the Knicks lead by 6.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Back to Gordon. Up to the right wing. Noel up top. Shoots over Nurkic. Not off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Outside, Walker. As to Henson. Now, here's Nurkic. He's guarded by Rivers. Outside, Walker. New York needs to get off the shot. The shot's good from Kennard.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Here's Rivers. There's Noel.
Another pump fake.
Timeout call for Rockets.
The coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
He gave him this one.
Houston making some changes. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team. He said he just wants them to play faster. It feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball, and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. New York calls timeout.
7'4" and 1.5 blocks.
Bad or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Compared to this trash
They're not
ass
just
nigga.
there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
5 and 5. How many blocks is in the game? One third. Better than that. That nigga suck. Made this nigga better than Noel. Get out of here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit chat with the team to settle down.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. A three from Porzingis. Good on the triple.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he beat up?
Down low. Here's Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Well, Harrell gets up there and he uses that long wingspan for the finish.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. From outside. And another 3 for Houston.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Morant with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Here's Clark. Pass to Harrell. It's rebounded by Doncic.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim. He just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Off that shit, bro.
Here's Clark. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the 5.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
And a tough break as his second into the line. No good. And Brown over the help. It's Burton on the wing.
You gotta do all that, man. Just catch the ball and shoot.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. He wants to help his team cut into this deficit, but he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Here's Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they
And the
call the
computer
shooting foul.
fouls you.
It's on Luka Doncic.
And Brown is a guy who is constantly seeking contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him.
And New York looking to change it. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
And the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Doncic with it. One to the fourth. In a wide open look for Portis. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Morant. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Yeah, when Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score.
Just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
He drops the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe.
Pass to Portis. Here's Doncic. A three-pointer is right on target.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Morant. That shot is off. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Doncic. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's the Knicks with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.